last 35 years, on Sundays and bank holidays, thousands have descended upon the site of an old cement works in Essex to share their passion for crashing. Banger racing. The rules are simple. Be the first to get round the track 15 times. No hits allowed to the driver's door. But other than that, anything goes.
Oh, no!
Competing comes at a price.
I've basically broken every bone in my body apart from my spine and my pelvis. I've broken all my legs, top and bottom, collarbone, jaw, skull. So, yeah, the list goes on.
Drivers not only race, but build their own cars.
Where's Phil? I don't know how he's wired the car, I didn't wire it up.
They can cut him like that.
It's a family affair.
It's definitely passed down. Everyone you know, either their dad's done it or their uncle's done it, or someone in their family has always done it.
And the drivers often start young.
How did it feel?
It feels lovely. I'm inspired by Nigel Mansell, Formula 1 driver. He says there's no friends on the track.
Go on, Alf. Put your finger out, son. Go on.
The rivalry is unbelievable, the hatred. Once we're out there, it's time to go into battle.
This is going to be a day none of us will ever forget.
What do you think people think of banger racers generally, like the general public?
Well, they think it's a dirty, filthy, horrible, no-brainer, thick as idiots, scum. Really. Oh, banger racing, you know, yeah, like, you know, that's a gutter sort of motorsport and all that. Well, it's not really. There's lots of good drivers in banger racing, a lot of good drivers, but they haven't had the chance. And like me, when I first started, I didn't want to be doing it, but it was the nearest thing I could at the end of the day get to a little bit of motorsport, because it was in me blood and I wanted to do it. That's me. All right? That's my first banger race I ever won. Stephen, come and have a look at this, look.
I know you had to hear it.
Hey? Build a skill.
I've never seen you with hair before.
63-year-old Billy Brown dedicated most of his youth to banger racing.
He's got a full range of wigs, hasn't he? How long have you been away from racing?
20 years. 20 years. I think it might even be longer. It could be 23 years, yeah. Yeah.
Now, Billy's found an excuse to get back behind the wheel for one last race.
I've been prepared for this in my head for about 8 months for it, yeah, and it's a one-off meeting.
Every year, the best of today's generation of racers compete in the Ollie Moran Memorial Race.
Good luck to all your favourites. Good luck to each and every one of them.
But this year, for one time only, the young racers will be joined by some of the most celebrated drivers from the past who are suiting up for one final showdown.
This one's particularly special, I think, because there's so many people that haven't raced for so many years that have suddenly come on board. It could be a nightmare on a day, because there's people that haven't driven for 20 years, just driven down to Asda shopping and things and gone to work.
These old champions will have to test their mettle.
I've lost sleep over it. You think what you do, and you get... I'm nervous, yeah, nervous about it.
They'll renew fierce rivalries and search out old enemies as they head out to war for the final time.
It's most probably be the last opportunity that I can ever pay back some of the debts that I owe. And if the opportunity arises, I will put in it in that make their bells ring.
Oh, Bill, how did you do this?
Well, that's how I've done it.
It's too tight.
I just thought it was like...
That will slip like anything.
Hold that exhaust.
Yeah, there for me.
Right.
Mind my fingers.
The exhaust's in the way now. Let me go that way then, see what happens.
It's 2 months till the big race.
Go on, you nearly had it, eh?
No.
Bill the Skill Brown and his mate Phil the Bear Wise have just started to transform an old wreck into Bill's race car.
How do your cars compare in state of readiness?
Well, Bill's never ready.
I'll be ready about an hour before the race.
Yeah.
That's about it.
He'll tell you he's ready about a month before the race, but he never is. Put this one on, Bill.
I can't reach it. Yeah, I'm too relaxed. I'm in a coma, I think. That's what it's like. I don't get...
He might be on the 20th.
I don't get... It's a buzz winning a race. In this meeting, if I was one lap out and there was one of the people in front of me and the old sort of movements would come back again if I can catch him. And he would get launched. And hopefully we'll take the flag. But reality is I don't think I'm going to get anywhere. I just think I'm going to get kicked from pillar to post.
Bill is coming back to drive for his old banger team, the Condoms, whose HQ is a garage in Gravesend, Kent. Here, unpaid drivers spend their evenings and weekends working on their bangers.
What kind of men are they?
Oh, true grit. Yeah. You want them on your side in the war. Put it like that. You can't believe, once they're in one of these vehicles, how much they change. I think they get possessed. You know, most probably MPEG'd at home and it's their excuse to get in a car, smash someone to pieces.
Circulating up the pipe.
Condom's HQ is run by Steve Davis, also known as Captain Condom, who oversees the creation of the banger racing cars.
What they are is a normal type car that everyone takes their kids to school, goes and does their shopping, just a run-of-the-mill motors, and sort of like they do 10, 15 years of their life, and then we purchase a car for as little as possible, and then we start the process of getting out everything we don't need in it.
For safety, all glass and mirrors are removed. Non-essentials like the dashboard and passenger seats are also stripped out to reduce weight.
So watch your fingers with this.
The car's then fortified with a roll cage and metal plates on the driver's door and footwell.
If a car had its own mind, I think it would like to sort of like end its days of being driven around the road by going out being a racing car, having thousands of people watch it, and then it goes to sort of like the promised land after doing that.
Most banger drivers are in their early 20s. Although their cars are designed to crumple on impact, they all get whiplash and are sometimes knocked unconscious. Competitors are nearly all retired by their mid-30s.
So you're looking forward to going back to this then?
I'm loving it.
Yeah.
I'm absolutely loving it. I can't wait. The adrenaline is pumping now, and we're whatever months away from it, like, you know.
2 months away from it.
Yeah, we're 2 months away from it.
Wherever we go, people are just asking how we're getting on with the cars, have we got any more people in it? And they just talk about this meeting coming up. And the main thing they're looking forward to see sort of pink and yellow trade paint again.
The reason why up to 60 retired drivers are expected to return to the circuit is to renew a 25-year-old rivalry between the pink of the Condoms and the yellow of the Suicide Squad.
These are the best in the business, ladies and gentlemen, the Suicide Squad!
Years and years ago, when we started, we was all individuals, but you had the Bexley Suicide Squad team was actually a team then. They were racing. And they used to kick us from pillar to post.
To the Wilker! Oh, what a hit by Wilker!
and they used to win everything. And then I got friendly with another couple of guys, i.e. Steve.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the condom, Steve Davis!
Hello, Paul. All right, Steve here.
He said we're putting a team together, and I said, yeah, I'll have some of that.
Steve put a goal. And the Suicide Squad in real trouble here.
I wasn't prepared to sit back and let them sort of like smash me up. If they smashed me up, I'd smash them up back.
Are the condoms going to cause the team upset?
As the condoms began to fight back against the squad, the rivalry became more and more intense.
Radiant Haynes, yes, the big hitter! Oh, my word!
At the centre of it was the battle between Captain Condom Steve Davis and the squad star driver, Steve Taylor.
Taylor! Oh, more on Davis!
20 quid I'll give for one.
You could afford to, and I was making a living out of it.
No good to me at racing come second and third. I was that competitive. I wanted to win. I didn't... I don't care what anyone says that. Oh, it's all right, I got a third in a stock saloon and all that. It's all right. That's a load of old bollocks. The people will go out there to win.
Again?
In the world of banger racing, the squad are legendary.
When the squad turned up, people beat themselves before we'd even turned up because it was just because of the name.
It makes you. Being in that colour, it makes you. It makes you a better driver, better thinker. Well, the squad, I don't think, has had no rubbish drivers.
You put the stop to me twice.
Did I?
Oh. Getting in, you said I haven't proved myself yet.
Oh, did I?
The Ollie Moran race will be the first time anyone's seen the squad drive since they disbanded 15 years ago.
You've got all the old farts, really, coming back. That was good in their day. How capable am I? As soon as the gate closes and the flag goes down, I'll tell you. See if I've still got a little bit.
The reassembled squad have signed up 19 drivers for their showdown with the condoms.
We've changed all the leads again.
No, I ain't changed leads. I was waiting for you all with some red charters.
The condoms have managed 13.
He hasn't got them. He's not on the shelf.
Some in the week. I asked you. I asked you last week to order me some leads.
The way the stories are going at the moment, we are a little bit outnumbered, but whenever we've took the squad on, it's always been, if there's 10 of us, there'll be 30 of them. So we're used to being sort of like outnumbered, and we can, you know, deal with that accordingly.
At a normal meeting, banger racers can drive whatever model of car they like. But for the big race, the veterans have insisted that everyone has to drive a specific model of car from their era.
I'd never driven the new Granada, so Bob and I swapped cars for the weekend. After a day like I've just had, it was nice to get some peace.
Strong, powerful, and made in their thousands, Granadas were the weapon of choice for the veteran banger drivers.
You'll never believe how good the new Granada is until you drive it.
So that's going to stay on there then?
But by choosing a car that was discontinued in 1994, they've made life hard for themselves.
20 years ago, when you're building these Granadas all the time, day in, week in, week out, you had all the gear from one car to the next. Because we ain't raced for 20 years, we're beg, borrowing still odds and sods what we ain't got. This makes our work of it all.
But at the end of the day, it's payback against a certain team, and I can show me aggression, hopefully, before they show theirs. So every nut and bolt I do up on this vehicle is another nail in their coffin. Grown up with the Granadas around me, so I know everything about them, really. So I can relate to the 30 years ago. Bit of nostalgia. We're both near our sell-by date. That's going to end up in a crusher, and I'm most probably going to end up in an hole in the ground. But the thing between the car and myself is I'm just going to go in and feed whatever it is in the ground, and they're going to be recycled into something that the modern day or the person who's getting born now is going to be using as a utensil or someone's nice new washing machine. Where I'm just going to be rotting away smelling. So if anything, that's going out with more dignity than me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
OK, jogging on your toes, chin down. Both of them, Roy. Yeah? Nice and relaxed. When I count, I want you to make them legs move nice and quick. Get ready? Let's go, 12. 1, 2, 3.
At 64, Roy Rawlins will be the oldest driver in the Granada race.
Well, I haven't really got any older. I think like I was a young me. I just look older.
Come on, Pop.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Good, even at your age you can count. That's good.
Once or twice I said hello to a cockroach.
Roy only quit banger racing 5 years ago, then immediately took up amateur boxing.
Work, work, come on, your mummy's harder than that. Come on, work.
My father flew Lancaster bombers, and my grandfather is a boxer in the 30s. So, I mean, I guess we've got a little streak in us that goes like, come on, Will, do me.
You really hate me, yeah?
I fucking do, I?
Good.
It's what Brits do, I think. We're in Ireland, and for years we've been defending ourselves. So it's like, come on, dig deep, dig deep.
That's it, that's what I want. Come on, last 10. Come on, keep going. Come on, keep going. Bring them up. Good, that's better, that's good. Have a breather. Well done, Roy. Good man.
5, 5, 5. Roy Rawlins, the race leader. Pow!
Roy has never been part of the Condom Suicide Squad rivalry.
Beautifully dispatches Tony Faulkner.
He was seen as a maverick who drove for himself. His number more important to him than the colour of his car.
People are very fussy about colours. Like, people go out in colours they're not entitled to. There's terrible rares about it. I sort of, if I went out in pink and didn't ask them first, they'd just smash me up. They'd probably smash me up anyway as it happens, but it's just a colour, you know.
You don't want to belong to a group, or you?
No, I just basically don't give a toss. Oh.
It's 7 weeks till the Ollie Moran, and Roy has left things late. With 240 drivers in the race, Britain's supply of Mark I and II Granadas has dried up. But his son Ricky has found one in a back garden in Kent.
Got an engine. It's worth getting out.
Yep.
How long has it been there?
I reckon 10 years.
10 years, that's all. You won't recognise it in 7 weeks' time. A little bit of TLC, a bit of WD-40, that'd be brand new. Look at that, look. Ford Granada, it's a legend. Best car for racing we ever made. Here it comes.
Roy runs a haulage company from a southeast London trading estate.
So what kind of men work here? Real men?
This is sort of where you find banger racers, really. Small industry. The country's made up of small industrial estates. Fellas like taking things to pieces and putting them together again and getting their hands dirty. That's how they start, really, MOT failures. We can do that is scrap it. Let's have a little race around the yard. No, doing around the yard, it's dangerous. Let's build a little track. We'll have a little run around the track. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. And I suppose that's how it all started, really.
What colour's that?
The skirt.
Red and blue.
Spice Boys.
No,
I know. It didn't matter.
Custard, orange.
Or blue.
You ain't good enough with yellow and red.
Or
you
red.
can't go in yellow and red. So.
Roy works on the same industrial estate as Steve Taylor, the Suicide Squad's star driver.
You looking forward to it, or what?
It'd be a good day, I think. I'm right looking forward to it. All the old faces, all the old names.
Yeah? I've had sleepless nights, Will.
Trust
I swear on my life.
Yeah,
on my life.
no way.
I'll tell you what, you know I wouldn't do it. I'll shit in myself.
Steve is one of the most successful banger drivers of all time. The only man to have won the World Championship 3 times. But as his comebacks got nearer, he's begun to get cold feet.
You seem quite reluctant, really.
I don't know, I finished racing, I finished on a high. It is a young man, so I don't care what anyone says. It's a 17 to 23, 24. Then it's time to, I think, 25, get out of it. Hold it there. Lift it back up again.
These days, Steve runs an MOT garage with his son Dan, who's worked with a friend to get a car built, so all his dad has to do is show up on race day.
You were like a kid when your dad was a champion.
Yeah, no, this will be the first time I've actually seen Dad in a banger. I think he gave up in '92, so that makes me 5, maybe. I missed everything. Just obviously them years, you don't remember anything. Just missed out on, well, all the Dad's years. Everyone says how good he was, but I can only see that in a video. Never actually see him on the track. And I think I'm more excited than the old man anyway.
That's all right, isn't it?
Do you want a mirror on?
Nah, only practicing, isn't it?
With 6 weeks to the race, Steve and his car need a test drive.
I'm gonna get through this.
It's the first time he's got in a banger in 20 years.
Dan was saying he's had to adjust the seatbelt.
For the chain, yeah. Put it right down, isn't it?
Why's that?
Because that's as far as it goes.
Dan was saying how you're a bigger boy now, so it's...
Yeah, putting a bit away.
For the test drive, Steve and Dan are coming to Arena Essex Raceway, where the big showdown will take place. Today will show whether he still has the driving skills and reflexes to compete with younger drivers.
Wanted to throw up, nervous, sick. I said, and it's only practice. God, screw.
All right?
Yeah, that'll do. Turn the immobiliser on then.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because the stretches of racetrack are short, drivers need exceptional coordination to get the power down into the turn at the right moment.
How does he look?
Looks all right. First time round, isn't it? It's all right.
One of today's younger drivers is joining Steve to help him summon some of his old magic.
In second place, a long way behind, it's number 17, Steve Taylor. And now we've got 4 laps to go, 1 mile to the World Championship title. 17 is closing the gap. It's 175, John Stewart leads. And Whiteman spins out in front of him and Taylor's taken the lead. Steve Taylor, can he win the World Championship? He's got 1 lap to go. Here he comes now. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we have a new banger world champion. It's number 17, Steve Taylor. He's done it.
You feel like the adrenaline rush out there. It felt very good. Felt really, yeah, young again. Yeah, took 20 years off me. Yeah, it felt real good.
The new champion of the world, the banger world world champ Steve Taylor.
It is.
These letters, this kamikaze,
yeah,
I wanted that in the bamboo.
And like tied together, sort of like, you know, how they tie it with reed or whatever, don't they?
Yeah,
so,
with a little bit of plant leaf.
Yeah.
There's now 3 weeks to the Ollie Moran race.
Yeah, so what you want to do?
The bodywork on Bill's Granada is finished, and it's having its paint job.
The corner plates and that, yeah.
As long as it's condom colours, the drivers can add their own personal touch.
You're going to do the bamboo part across here, yeah, with that there.
That says no guts, no glory, that bit round there.
Yeah, that's it, yeah, no problem. Do you want drips of blood running off of it, or what, you know?
I'll leave that with you, shall I?
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm doing the shock absorbers there.
The outsider Roy is way behind. His car is still a wreck.
And when we put it on its side, gone, oh my God, look at the state of that. Didn't realise till last night. There should be a plate that holds this back axle on. That's fell off. The bolts that hold this in have just snapped off. They've got rusty and snapped off. There'd be a dog to get off now. It's just, it's not well.
Luckily for Roy, his 2 sons are mechanics. They've happily agreed to help their dad finish the car.
They let me do things like this, a bit of gardening. I'm banned from the welder now. I'm banned from the cutting guns. Too many little accidents, I think. I think it's because I'm getting older. But they're good kids, basically. They're just like Dad, you go and have a rest. We'll do the car, don't worry. Right, but I'm quite happy with that.
With the race approaching, Bill is reaching out to his kids. He's trying to get hold of his daughter to ask her to bring his grandson to see him race for the first and last time.
Welcome to Orange Answer Phone.
No one wants to talk. They see my number come up, and I'll talk to him.
Bill has been divorced twice and has difficult relationships with his 4 grown-up children, including the mother of 7-year-old Hayden.
Do you get to see much of Hayden?
Not as much as what I'd like. I want him to turn up, really. I want some nice photograph with him and everything, so he can look back through the old photo album later in his life. And say that old bald-headed bloke was me granddad. And he used to throw these stupid cars round the track for a labour of love.
As Billy Brown wins it on the home straight. An astonishing bit of driving there, and here he comes now for your applause, ladies and gentlemen.
I haven't been the best of fathers.
Final double today.
I was heavily into this banger racing.
4:55, Billy Brown in charge.
You know, I never used to sort of cuddle them and kiss them goodnight and things. I was strolling bloody drunk. I didn't do half the things I should have done with them. Should have been socialising with them, really, and playing with them and really enjoying them. And that, and with him, I experience all that now, and it's a fantastic feeling. It'd be nice, really, before I die, that the record's straight with all with the girls, my older 2 children who I don't see anymore, and with the other 2, really. You know, I might get injured. We have lost people in it. And I just, if you go to the grave, well, I won't know nothing if I think because you're not around, but they'd have horrible thoughts of me, and I didn't really want them to have horrible thoughts of me.
With just 48 hours to go, Roy's pulled it out of the bag.
Oh, I love it. And it's 5-5-5. Roy Rawlins in the lead.
Around at Steve Taylor's garage, the veterans of the Suicide Squad have begun assembling to fill up and fine-tune. The Granadas and their drivers will soon have one final lease of life. But with the showdown looming, Bill the Skill is showing signs of pressure.
All we've done, we put a picture of the vehicle on Saturday. We took a photo, put it on Facebook, and then he's wrote, oh, he's going in.
Billy Brown's car, bless him, all ready to go. First comment, Roy Rawlins, he's going in.
In banger slang, going in means slamming another driver into the race wall.
He's going in. You're all going in. On all of it. No one's got the hump with it.
So he deliberately wants to hospitalise me by the sound of things, so it looks like I'm going to have payback with him then if he feels that way.
It's actually at times like a serious business.
Yeah, it was a serious business. Yeah, there's so much. The rivalry was unbelievable between us, the hatred. Really is hatred. Once we're out there, come Sunday, like, it's time to go into battle, I think. He said on the Facebook, like, oh, he's going in. I said, no, I thought he'd have respect because I'm an old man, you know what I mean? I haven't raced for 20 years.
Oh, leave it out. I ain't going to give no respect to any old man.
Well, no, I'm on now.
That is Rawlins 100%.
I've been there.
Yeah, you have. And he's done his job, hasn't he? Yeah. He's put something on there, he's wound you up, and it's got you all jittery, you know, and he's done his job. If you can't fucking cut it, don't, you know, get out of it, I'm telling you. You've got to learn to take it on the chin. Because I'm telling you, it's going to get worse Sunday.
$8 a.m. Race day. The Condons have been preparing for this moment for months. By nightfall, all their hard work will only be fit for the crusher.
Oh, are we all ready to go?
Well, as far as I know, we are, yeah.
It sounds that way.
Right, these are all your spares you take with you.
As is a contact sport, the drivers need spare parts to patch up their cars in the pits.
Because we're obviously going to need them if the batteries go down.
Bill's leaving nothing to chance.
Bill?
Yeah?
10 minutes.
Yeah, I'm there.
So what's that you're packing in there?
My best day was Jensen Button's overalls. Jensen Button wore these in China in 2004. And it just happened to have my number on them. But they won't just be famous as Jensen Button's overalls, they'll be famous as Roy Rawlins' overalls as well, won't they, now? They'd have double the value. Snug as a bug. Let's go and have a giggle.
We're going out there, boss. Right, rock and roll.
That's us.
Tell you what, people must think, what the hell is going on here, like, you know, all this mob coming down the road.
You get all the pink cars like this arriving all at one go, you start to put the domination into other drivers. They look up and they see us out in force and they think, oh my God. So you partly beat a lot of drivers who will look at it that, oh, I ain't tangling with them today. They got force around them and I hit one of them and I'm going to have half a dozen pouncing on me.
This house is filled with sorrow each day.
Someone could get hurt, especially with the rain today, because the cars are not going to stop as easy as that. And the circuit's going to be, well, it's going to be like a skating rink. Because there's a few old boys out there, not just myself. You never know, like, you don't know what medical condition. A nice wallop in the wrong place and it's triggered something, and then next thing I know, they've had an heart attack.
You're looking older, son, you are.
I am, mate. I am getting up.
I've took the years, I'm younger now. All right. Good to see you. Come on, just get on with it. How you going, all right?
Nice to see you. How you doing, all right?
Nice to see you. Son, all right? There you go, son, all right?
Yeah, you right, yeah.
Looking good to see you, though, son.
Oi, happy days. Just happy.
All right.
Hey, long time no see.
Oh, no, yeah.
The biggest draw of the day has arrived.
Yeah, are you ready?
Steve Taylor and his legendary team from the glory days.
Feel like throwing up this morning. I don't know, it's where I had no sleep.
They want to smash us up as much as we want to smash them up.
Smash the smithereens out of them.
The return of Bangor's veterans has attracted a crowd of 10,000, the highest attendance since their era.
Please leave your message after the tone.
Hello, Alice, it's Dad. I've been told the queue's really back by the tunnel.
Bill still doesn't know if his grandson is coming to see him race. But people are queuing up to see Steve.
Where's the pen?
I'll get a fag.
Gillian!
He's a bit of a celebrity, isn't he? Yeah. I didn't realise. Everyone was stopping at him and saying, hello, Stephen, like from years ago, and it feels good.
You're proud of him?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, proud of him, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the new champion of the world,
Number 17, Steve Taylor. Good morning, Steve.
Also coming out of retirement after 20 years is race commentator Rob Porter.
Fingers crossed that we have a good sporting day, lots of good crashing, no one gets hurt, and everyone goes home knowing that they have witnessed the greatest spectacle ever in the history of Bangor racing.
Nice to see you. Really, you're looking well.
Alongside the legends of the past are the best of today's drivers. "240 Granadas will be divided into 6 heats of 40 cars. The first 6 of each heat will then make the final. After that, any cars still moving will fight to the death in the demolition derby.
The day's here now, so like you know what we've all got to do. We're all against the yellow. You all know your separate heats. Concentrate on the yellow. If the hit ain't there, don't waste it. If possible, we need to get a few cars into the final. Yeah?
Yeah, no, cool. Cheers, Steve.
All right then.
See you in A&E.
Yeah, that's it.
Maverick Roy isn't part of any team. He's driving solo with his boys as pit crew.
This is for real. I'm getting a little bit nervous, but you're supposed to. If you don't go out with butterflies, you ain't going to do any good. Haven't read the papers yet. Might get a chance later.
Roy's in the first heat, along with Bill.
That's red hot, that start motor. It must have been in for
But with 10 minutes to go until his heat starts, he has a problem.
Need a start motor. It's probably flattened your battery and all.
We got problems. It's burnt the starter motor out.
Come on, then. Get in the car. See if it'll go, Bill. Turn the key on, eh? That's it, you've done your start motor in.
Ah, fuck.
You got to get a start motor now.
Despite being so well prepared, the one spare part Bill didn't bring was a starter motor.
The Sultan of Charlton, Roy Rawlins.
Bill's grandson Hayden has made it to the arena. This is his only chance to see his granddad race.
Right, how the fucking hell's this wired? Where's Phil? How's he wired it?
Today, when it matters, the fucking thing won't go.
The fucking jack is up there, the car is here, I've been blocked in and I'm not lifting a jack.
Full rolling lap, right? Just full rolling lap, just play safe, yeah?
Nothing. Nothing.
Good luck to all your favourites. Good luck to each and every one of them.
If Roy doesn't get through this heat, this will be his last ever banger race. He must preempt the other drivers' moves to avoid getting caught in the crossfire between the warring pinks and yellows.
Okay, here we go. 15 laps, old school Granada banger racing. Top 6 to qualify. And Tony Wade got the first hit in there for pink on yellow. Oh my word! And another huge hit! Oh! Wyman gets his revenge on Wadey! Three yellow cars in bits down there on the... oh! And here comes another one to join the party! Oh, no! This is gonna be a day none of us will ever forget.
Oh no, I need the fucking spanner. Oh.
2 laps to go now. Quite a hot race now, developing for 6th place, Sharon. Top 6 to qualify. And there's 3 of them together now, racing for the last 2 places, as Randall gives Rawlins a tickle. Chris Worthington is the winner. And as for Roy Rawlins, well, the former racer who's now turned boxer, he's qualified for today's final.
Just one word. Epic.
A 6th place finish guarantees Roy a place in the final. The pinks and yellows destroyed each other. But these wrecked cars could still race again in the Demolition Derby.
This one here, sort of like, from the looks of that, it's sort of like, might be able to straighten the drive shaft and the wishbone. We pulled the back out away from the wheels. The one that's on the back of the vehicle, that's bent the wishbones big time and the shafts are hanging out of it.
For the pit crew, this is their moment to shine. To use their mechanical skills against the clock to get a wrecked car moving again.
Fucking hell, I'm up for this, Miles, son.
Bill and his crew have finally fixed his car, and the organisers have allowed him to race in the next heat.
If I got last one, I'll never ever race again, will I?
Joining him is Captain Condom's Steve Davis. And their arch rival, the squad's Steve Taylor.
Now this is the serious stuff, innit? You know, he's my enemy now, you know, and I'll be his enemy. So this is when the business starts. We're out going looking for yellow now. Let's go and see if I can squash a few.
This could be something special. There's 77 Steve Davis. The business, the Bexley Suicide Squad's number 17, Steve Taylor. Are we going to see pink on yellow? Davis and Taylor have made it clear that they'd love nothing more than to do each other in this race.
Your daddy wants to impress you more than anything. He ain't got to. No. He knows he ain't got to, but he wants to make you proud of him. But it's great if he is, you already are proud of him. He could put himself in on the first bend and still be proud of him.
Yeah, definitely.
Later than expected, Bill's grandson Hayden will get to see him race. Captain Condom has given Bill the role of wrecker, which may mean sacrificing himself to take out as many yellows as he can.
It's time to go racing! Some psycho blitzing going on down there. Oh, Davis has lost it. Billy Brand's still going well. Oh, no, he's not.
Bill has taken out 3 squad cars, but now he's a sitting duck.
17, Steve Taylor, he sees Billy Brown! And Taylor just goes straight through Billy Brown's rear end.
With a dead battery, Bill has no choice but to bow out.
Davis, still running. And Taylor still running.
Come on, baby boy! Go on, Dad!
With 3 laps to go, Steve Taylor's in contention, but his legend status makes him a prize target.
And Weeks is in on Taylor, and Taylor is taking some stick.
Go on, Steve! Come on, Steve!
Where's old man Davis gone?
Captain Condom's still in the hunt. But on the penultimate lap, he runs into heavy traffic.
The trouble started in cell block number 4.
And when Steve Taylor runs out of track,
Taylor had nowhere to go.
it's open season.
behind me and I see him, so I reversed him into a car coming down the straight, and the other car blew him away. So I've got a little bit of payback.
Although Bill and the two Steves didn't finish, the star of the heat was another veteran, the Bear, who drives for the Condoms. As well as making the final, he took out 5 yellows and delivered the fatal blow to Steve Taylor.
Well done, Bear, you've done it!
Like, you know, they know to sort of like look out, he's got into the final. That's 2.
Fucking loved it.
Mr. Boyd enjoyed it.
For Wrecker Bill, his plan to hit the yellows worked a treat.
Did it look good, though? Did you? I said, if one's right up my arse, I'm going to hit the fucking brakes from the off, and the other should fly straight past me. And that would stop the other geezer behind as well, which caused me to spin out. The other 2 went past me, and I had a lovely shot on them coming out the bend. So I went for the head-on. And then I sat there for a little while because the oil broke out. But we stopped every yellow car. Fucking the bollocks. Hayden, come here a minute. Get on there. See that? What's that say? Yeah, who's that then? Is that you? Yeah, of course it is. Champion! Bang.
Danny's fucked up, he don't want to go out.
Yeah, go out.
With a sprained wrist and a broken prop shaft, nothing can persuade Steve Taylor to get himself up for the demolition derby.
I've hurt my wrist, it ain't just a sob story, and I'm hurting, so I'm 50 odd. I can't wait to get home and get in a bath. I can't wait. Never again, so.
After all the 6 heats, not one of the 19 Suicide Squad cars have made the final. 7 of the Condoms have qualified, but Captain Condom has made a surprising decision.
It's not worth us going out in the finals, the cars that we've got through to the final. It ain't worth going out to do that because we ain't here to win races, we're here to squash the yellow. We've come here to war with them, and if they're not out there, we can't war with them. So we're going in the race where they are, where we can war with them.
With no pink or yellows in the final, the veterans will be represented by the oldest man in the field, 64-year-old Roy.
Sad, really, this could be my last ever race. Technically. I might come off and get in a DD, but it's doubtful. Last ever race, all them years.
So here we go, folks. This is it. 31 cars on the track. All the big boys in the world of banger racing. There's the green flag. And here comes John Nichols and straight into Roy Rawlins. They are absolutely flying round the track. This is fast. Jones is taking a right pasting out there and then coming back for more.
On his 10th lap, Roy succumbs to retirement.
And Boxer Jack has done it! Jason Jackson wins!
The best of today's generation won the event. But Roy didn't go home empty-handed.
Can you believe this? You never guess what this is for. Best entertainer in that race. That's it. My banger racing career's finished. You know, like, where do I go now? I'll get a buzz out of people getting a buzz, if you like. That's like, you know, no one's going to cheer and clap when I go into Asda's and me shopping, are they? I'm left outside now, and I'm like, I'm done, I'm finished, I'm retired, it's all over. Horrible feeling, I've got to tell you, like, horrible feeling. But you can't turn the clock back.
In the demolition derby, the wrecking continued till every car of every colour was silenced. In the final reckoning, it was generally considered to be the condom's day.
They seem really happy with what was going on.
So what, they had a better day. But over the years, we've always been one step ahead of the condom. Always one step ahead. Best team ever, Bixie Suicide Squad. Best team ever.
Last word.
Last word. You know, didn't you? You got to be there, didn't you?
I really wanted him to be there and that, and I loved him being there. It's like in there, in the heart, like, it's a fantastic feeling. He managed to see his granddad go crashing, really. I couldn't say go racing. I don't even think I'd done 3 laps out of the whole meeting, really. Because I know one of them was just the Grand Parade. That was the one lap I've actually completed. I'd climb in a race car tomorrow, really. It will never, ever die. When that old lid goes on the old coffin, mate, I'll still be thinking about it somewhere. If there is somewhere, like, you know.
Take me riding in the car, take me riding in the car. Take you riding in my car, I'll take you riding in my car.